Hello, my beloved friends. So, I welcome you all in the love and the light of the one Creator. And today, I have channeled the Pleiadians again because you had voted about to ask about more guidance for May 26th. And turns out, May 26th is also a very important date as per the Aztec civilization. The Aztec people who had also known about this beforehand at that time space period about this time, and even in the Aztec calendar there is a mention about this event of the May 26th. So in this session, the Pleiadians give us specific guidance about what we can do to make sure that we receive the upgrades, because that is the most important thing for us. And they have also explained what will happen if people do not if people are not eligible for the upgrades. They also explain that. Further, they have also explained about the Starseeds, because I always wanted to know, okay, what are Starseeds exactly, and I asked the Pleiadians, and they have also told us in a form of a story about who are the Starseeds, which I found really fascinating, and it answered my query as well. And this video is about May 26th, so please listen to the session, and after which I will give you a brief explanation of what I understood from the session. So here is the session.
We are the Pleiadians, and we are connected again to you, beloved, in the love and the light of the One Prime Creator. We are here to share this love and light energy to you all through this instrument, who seeks many queries to understand what learning would be necessary for being able to be capable of accepting or be touched by this energy of galactic upgrade coming to this planet starting on 26th May 2021. Hence, before we share our insights and serve the Creator through our sharing of this knowledge, let us tell you that you should use your inner heart to know and feel the truth when you hear it, and only accept that which resonates with your inner heart. Therefore, let us clearly state that the process of your planetary sphere and the people of your planet are going to discover something of yourself, the truth within. These galactic waves are going to last in this first cycle starting from the 26th May 2021 to the 10th June 2021 of your timeline as known in your planetary sphere, which dictates that change of the movement of the sun and the moon in accordance with your planetary sphere. Hence, the first wave shall be for this period, which is the wave that will affect beings on your planetary sphere that are on that level of distortion of vibration above the level of acceptance as stated in the previous session. The best way to be ready for these galactic waves during this period is to let go of the lower vibration emotions, if such exist within the hearts of your peoples. Such lower vibration emotions are that which your people call using their vibration language patterns as hate, regret, revenge, and most importantly, fear. These emotions must be replaced by letting go of these emotions, exercising upon the free will of your planetary sphere. During these times, you must be aware that there are many societies and interplanetary beings and entities throughout the vastness of space-time. All these beings and societies have shown much interest to help your people during these times. They are doing this through the process of sharing thought patterns, such as via the process that is happening now. We must state that we are not the only one who have come here on this planetary sphere in order to assist humanity at this time-space period. We are just one group collective from one star system, from the Pleiadian star cluster. There are many who have journeyed here to this planet for many interplanetary reasons. Please understand that many of these interplanetary beings are here for the upliftment of your people. In addition, there are others who are negatively oriented here for their own benefits. The history of your planet is moving in and out at these very special times. Many of your souls have become involved on Earth many eons or years ago through sending galactic energies and star energies and via the working with the higher realms. Many of you already know the difficulties and the trauma your planetary Earth has gone through, such as how many times the vibration has shifted and how many times extraordinary assistance has come from the other galaxies and star systems. Much of that information at certain time spaces have been distorted, and many of these beings were turned into gods and were worshipped. This planet is now transitioning into the beginning phase of the fourth density consciousness, which is at a critical junction and one of the greatest challenge. For it allows magnificent opportunities for those who seek higher ascension, shall find themselves being assisted at a higher degree with the other information that is coming from other planetary spheres. At these time-space nexus, let us also explain to you what will happen to those who are not exposed to these galactic waves, based upon their own free will and their own lowering of vibration choice. This usually will lead these entities to not progress as faster as those who receive such upgrades in the level of consciousness. The level of consciousness is dependent on the opportunities that arise at these times. Those who choose otherwise to not seek higher consciousness will find themselves at a disadvantage in the seeking of increasing their level of consciousness. However, even these entities at any moment, due to a spur of inspiration or due to some positive feeling that may arise in its mind complex, may become more choosing of the service to others path and choose forgiveness, love instead. Hence, such beings can also ascend later in the cycle of transition even if they miss these galactic waves. These galactic waves are just meant to assist those who seek faster evolution in consciousness, which can be equated to at least one cycle of learning in this level of density, approximately of 95-year cycle. Each of you are magnificent beings who are members of this light family. And many of you have come here as volunteers on this planet with a mission and purpose to help during this great awakening, a shift to the fourth density consciousness. And your main purpose is to help beings on Earth make a positive change and assist in this transition. Many of your ancient civilizations already knew about this, especially the ones known as the Aztecs, who were a Mesoamerican culture that flourished in central Mexico as known by your people. These ancient civilizations have also stated that this period is the coming of the sixth sun, which in essence is simply the coming of galactic waves that will help raise the consciousness on your planetary sphere. All of you are magnificent light beings who are the members of the family of light, and you have come here on Earth at this time to assist in this transition. Remember that love is the key, and love is what allows this universe to exist. Therefore, now let us answer the second query this instrument seeks to understand, which is regarding the meaning of the term starseeds. Therefore, let us explain about this as far as we can by using your vibratory sound complex terms. Once upon another planetary sphere, just like yours, an entity who had been incarnated into the planetary complex was sharing love light energies to the people of your planet, using the so-called love and light energies. This energy started to share love light energies. However, then there was a student entity who was learning of love light energies and asked this teacher entity about the meaning of the term starseeds. Reply to which this entity known as the teacher pointed to the sky, which was shimmering with all the stars and light coming from the various planets at that time space. However, this student entity could not understand what his teacher was saying. Hence, it asked this teacher entity that it could not clearly understand this meaning. Therefore, the teacher entity started to state that starseeds are those beings who originated not from this planetary sphere, but from the various parts of the galaxy and are here to assist the planet in this ascension period. Each starseeds have their own quality. Some quality includes healing, ability to share love and light, and the ability to be empathetic. Therefore, beloveds, we leave you now in the love and light of the Prime Creator. See you again.
So my friends, you have watched the session and I have also watched the session, and I will try to give you the best explanation as far as I understand. And that is the Pleiadians, they are saying that on the May 26th, simply it is an opportunity for those people who are at a high vibration rate to excel more forward in consciousness. They even said in the session, if you listen closely, that it is equivalent to one lifetime on Earth. So if we receive the galactic upgrades now on May 26th, it will be like we lived one more extra life of learning. So see, the level of change is going to be huge. It's going to be drastically different. And they have also stated that there are many beings who are assisting us, not only the Pleiadians, but there are other beings, as we already know. There are beings who want us to ascend faster. And they have also stated that there are also certain negative beings who also do not want this to happen. So in today's session, to finally be ready, I understood is very simple, and that is to let go of the lower emotions, to let go of the lower vibration patterns, such as the lower vibrations are fear, hatred, jealousy, all those things we need to let go. It's very simple, okay? And I also feel that to be more ready, if we have any hatred or anger toward any person in our mind, we should forgive them, okay, so that we can release it and we can be ready for this wave. And they have also stated that if people they miss this wave, what will happen is that those people who do not yet know about this, or who are not vibrating at a high level, and some people may not be knowing about this, but they may be in a high vibration, right? So they will get the galactic waves. And also they have stated that if somehow some people they miss this upgrade, then there will be a difference in consciousness. Those who receive will be much ahead of the people who don't receive it, and it will be equivalent to one lifetime, they said, okay? And if I heard clearly, they also said that if those people who miss it, if they want to further like get a chance to ascend, they can do it in the future as well, even if they miss it, but they need to make change in their consciousness, okay? In the future, of course the galactic waves will only last in this first exposure till June 10th. I believe that is what they said, June 10th. So during this period, the exposure will start from May 26th till June 10th. The exposure will be there for people to be exposed and raise their consciousness, and those who are ready will have a evolution or a jump in consciousness. And this is what I understood. And also they said that even if those people who miss it, they can still ascend later, okay? They said that they can still ascend later via the normal process of ascension. This is just a process to accelerate the ascension, okay? So many people had confusion that if people will miss it, they will not ascend. No, it's not like that. They have the opportunity to ascend at a later date, even if they change change their consciousness, and if they become service to others oriented. So the time is not ending, okay? This is just an opportunity for advancing faster. It is like one extra lifetime of advancement in these times with these levels. So this is what I understood from the session. And also one more thing I learned was about the starseeds, right? Starseeds, they have explained it in a simple manner, by simply pointing to the sky. And every time I look at the sky, I find it fascinating, like so many people have come from different galaxies at this point to help Earth. And we have a mission which is to change our planetary vibration, and all of us are doing this. And actually I was going to share this video tomorrow, but I felt that this video was very important because we have less time, right? So I wanted to share it out there, and so that people could at least make use of it, because this is a very rare opportunity. Even the Aztec people, they have stated this is a very rare opportunity. So thank you so much for watching the video, and future channeling sessions will be coming. So thank you so much, and see you again.